With Unit 6, Lesson 4, first graders are comparing and answering questions about 3 groups of data. We will be using the words more and fewer from last lesson and most and fewest for this lesson. For today's lesson, you will have received 2 pages labeled 6-4, Practice, that's this one, and Unit 6, Lesson 4. I am using one today to demonstrate, and then you will complete one on your own. The first set of data on my page shows the eggs that 3 hens laid this month. So the eggs laid this month. So I'm just going to count those eggs. For Clucker, Clucker laid 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs, and I'm writing it on the line at the end. Daisy laid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eggs. And Vanilla laid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. All right, when we compare 2 groups of data, we use more and fewer. But when we compare 3 groups of data, we use most and fewest. So I'm going to model each type of question and then walk you through how to answer those. So which hen laid the most eggs? Well, if I look at my sets of data, and they're all neatly lined up in a row, then I can see which row goes the longest, and I can see that Daisy laid the most eggs. And then the opposite is which hen laid the fewest eggs. So if I look at which row is the shortest, which one has the least amount of eggs, that would be Clucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can also look at the numbers on the side and see that 4 is the smallest number. So the answer there would be Clucker, laid the fewest eggs. The next type of question is to ask a question that asks for a number answer. So how many eggs did Daisy lay? Then I can just find Daisy and look at how many eggs did Daisy lay? 9 eggs. Remember to label your answers. Which hen laid 4 eggs? So I'm looking at the eggs. Which one laid 4 eggs? And finding the label. Clucker laid 4 eggs. Another type of question is to ask, how many eggs did they lay in all? So using that phrase, in all. And to answer that question, you could write an equation on your paper. So Clucker laid 4 eggs, so I could write 4. Daisy laid 9 eggs, so plus 9. And Vanilla laid 7 eggs, plus 7, equals, and the unknown total, we make a box for the unknown total. So you could add all of those up and find the total there. How many eggs did they lay in all? So I could take 9 and 7. I'm going to add those 2 numbers first. So I say 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, plus 4 more, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I find that the total is 20. Okay, the other kind of questions you could ask is, how many fewer eggs did Vanilla lay than Daisy? So you're looking at Vanilla and Daisy. How many fewer eggs did Vanilla lay? So this is one where I would match, 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 match. And Vanilla did not lay this one like Daisy did, and Vanilla did not lay this one like Daisy did. So Vanilla laid 2 fewer eggs than Daisy. So the answer would be 2 fewer eggs. Another kind of question, instead of how many fewer, is how many more. So how many more eggs did Vanilla lay than Clucker? So now you're going from the hen in the bottom row to the hen in the top row. And so a lot of times I will take my pencil and cover up that middle row just so you can match them a little bit better. And so I'm going to match them just with my eyes. So match, 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 match. And then Clucker does not have this one. Clucker does not have that one. Clucker does not have that one. And so I know, it's how many more. So Vanilla laid this one that Clucker didn't, and this one and this one. So Vanilla laid 3 more eggs than Clucker. So the answer would be 3 more eggs. So I've written instructions up here. You can discuss the data with a family member for these other 2 sets, the animals in the pond and the hot dogs sold at the fair. With a family member at home, use more, fewer, most, and fewest, and you can also write that equation to find out how many in all. And then you'll be all set to complete your practice, your 6-4 practice page at home.